This is the Warning Burnout official video. Let's get into it. Oh, that bass sound. That bass sound is fat and full. And you know what this reminds me of? It's funny, I paused like how many seconds into this already? 6 seconds in, and I'm like, right, I've got things to say. Ale lying on the floor and playing bass like this. The first musician, bassist to do this was Jesse Jameson from the Funk Brothers behind the Motown hits. One of the best bass guitarists of all time, used to do all of his studio performances, whether on bass or on double bass, I believe, lying on his back in the studio. He was very, very famous for it. So it recalls to that, seeing Ale do it. There may be something in it, you know, there may be some secret method about lying on your back and having a little nap and laying down some heavy, heavy bass lines. I don't know what it is. Bassists are a rare breed. We can study them, but we will never quite understand them if we are not them. Production on this is beautiful. I love the way they've layered that guitar up there. That's nice. And this video, I feel they're really capturing their audience, you know. As Lorne says in the chat, lots of Easter eggs and fan service in this vid. I love that. Cop says Burnout is a great song, great video. Hi, Jonathan Greenwood. Thank you so much for joining us. Oregon said, I'm late. What did I miss? Pure rock and roll from the Warning back to back. Let's get back into Burnout.
You're making it too easy, best believe you're gonna reap what you sow. Oh, say you got it so bad, baby, yeah, that's all you talk about. There ain't even a spark.
It's a vocal, isn't it, they've layered it with? It's like an ooh that goes over the guitar, but the production on it is just really, really clean, so that those two sounds together sound like one sound, if that makes sense. Listen to that again.
That's all you talk about. There ain't even a spark inside you, nothing apart. The smoke around you splits us in two. You're just a burnout.
Ooh, 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 ooh. The guitar work, Danny. Hold on, let me hear that again.
Splits us in two. You're just a burnout. Freaking empty.
Really creative, very 90s feel to it. Almost bringing me back to bands like the Dandy Warhols and stuff like that. There's something a little bit Britpop about it. I don't know how much English music, British music, the Warning are into. I'm sure there must be many, but I'm getting kind of a little bit of that 90s Britpop rock kind of feel in that guitar line. Like a little bit Blur, you know. Really, really creative, really nice flow to it. And again, the production, very, very unique there. Cop says this song has lots of great vibrato from Danny too. Yeah, hell yeah.
Freaking empty.
this is fun. This is a really fun one. Such a creative song. And yeah, you really never know with the warning. You never know what they're going to do. They refuse to pigeonhole themselves. And I really respect that about them. Hold Up says, I mean, Muse is from Plymouth and they were their biggest idols growing up. Very good point. Actually talks about that earlier in the stream with the first song I played. Such a Matt Bellamy-esque riff. And you can feel it running throughout the Warnings songwriting. There's a very strong Muse influence. And thinking about it as well, we also talked earlier about the sort of pressure of being a three-piece and how that can force your hand creatively to write in certain ways to make the you can't share responsibility when you have two guitarists. If it's one guitarist, you have to make it work. It's kind of all on you. And Muse is a three-piece, and I think a big way that Muse has influenced them beyond the style of riffs and production sound and stuff like that, the kind of obvious influences of Muse, I think Muse have influenced them in such a way of how they utilize their instruments as the three of them, how they get the biggest sound possible as a three-piece. I think Muse have really given them a lot there. And Powell mentioned Placebo as an influence too, says Hodop. Placebo aren't UK born, but I'd count them as a UK band. Yeah, that's fair. I saw Placebo back in Reading Festival in 2010. Love them. Love Placebo. They're one of those bands that has always been there for me. And it's not a inspiration I had considered for the Warning, but now you say it, I see it. I really, really do. And again, I believe another three-piece Placebo, right? Interesting. Am I right on that? A Placebo a three-piece? Pretty sure they are. Well, if I am right, that again, it's interesting how they have sort of focused on bands that mirror their setup for their influences. So it's going to influence how they kind of think and take on a track. But it's really fun listening to this, getting into a music video, because I can really get into the production side of it as well. And that's something I'm really, really enjoying about this, is the beautiful production and the way they use vocals in the production, the backing vocals. Massive part of their live set, their live performance is the harmonies and everything. But in the studio as well, they really utilize all three of their vocals to full effect. Hodop confirms they are a three-piece. And yeah, Royal Blood was on repeat when they were recording this album. Royal Blood as well. Right on. Cool. Oh.
Burnout.
Hey.
¿Mi nombre?
Sí, ¿tu nombre? ¿Y de qué
Me
vienes?
llamo Daniela.
Hola, yo me llamo Ale.
Yo soy César.
Vengo de Ale. Pau.
Vengo de Pau, como de un concierto.
Soy la mejor Pau.
No sé de Burning. ¿Chocan ellas?
1,
chicos. Y felicidades, ustedes son los elegidos.
Good fun. Great music video, great production. Oh, cute. And Danny really brought it with the guitar in the composition of this. Really great ideas. And from all three of them, the bass sound right from the off. Just hear that again one more time. Filth, beautiful bass. Love the sound of it. And yeah, I really enjoy I really enjoy the production style of this. It's very them, you know. They've got the perfect producer for their sound. They've clearly they've got somebody who totally gets them and what they're all about. And yeah, there's beautiful input there. Lorne says DPA weren't available during the shoot. They recorded their parts separately for the official music video. Right. DPA being Danny, Pau, and Ali. Interesting. Yeah, very creative. Absolutely. So cool. I love that one. That was the Warning Burnout official video. If you enjoy my reactions, be sure to hit subscribe. Peace and love.